Give me 3 minutes and I will change the way you approach anxiety recovery forever. Because almost everyone struggling with anxiety makes one major mistake that prevents them from finding long-lasting freedom. And I have the perfect analogy to show you exactly what that mistake is. Anxiety is of course terrifying and extremely uncomfortable. It is also a mechanism designed to protect us from danger and return us to a controlled and safe environment. Therefore, it is natural for us to begin avoiding things in our everyday lives just to make the anxiety feel slightly more manageable. We avoid activities that might raise our blood pressure because we fear of having a heart attack. We leave the house only when absolutely necessary, and when we do go out, we rely heavily on mental crutches to get through the day. We may feel that we always need our phone with us, that someone must stay by our side, or that we need to disappear into the bathroom repeatedly throughout the day because it calms the anxiety and helps us cope with the triggers of the outside world. To regain freedom from health anxiety, you need to think about recovery like stretching. When you stretch, you intentionally place your body in a slightly uncomfortable position. If you moved only far enough that you felt absolutely nothing, would the stretch actually benefit you? Probably not, right? Your brain responds to anxiety in a similar way. If you continuously avoid discomfort, spend all your time thinking about how to prevent it, plan 10 steps ahead to navigate anything uncomfortable, or focus only on managing anxiety, you're not doing much to improve your situation. As with stretching, you need to put yourself out there and intentionally enter situations that create just the right amount of discomfort. I often hear people say that you should simply go back to living normally. The problem is that this can feel almost impossible when you feel fragile and genuinely believe that you are in danger. Here's an example from my own recovery journey and the approach I would recommend. I used to be terrified of heart disease. My fear became so severe that I could not even step into a hot shower because I believed it would interfere with my blood pressure and cause blood clots to come loose and cause a stroke or heart attack. At the same time, I knew that physical activity could help reduce stress and anxiety, so I made it my goal to eventually go on fairly intense jogs. I did not go all out immediately, went only far enough for the activity to feel somewhat uncomfortable. I experienced anxious thoughts, of course, while exercising, but I managed to continue for 20 minutes with a couple of breaks along the way. Over time, I gradually increased the intensity until exercising became to feel natural. Through that process, I regained trust in my body. That is the key to rebuilding confidence in your body's health and capabilities, one step at a time. The real goal of anxiety recovery is not to eliminate every trace of anxiety. It is to strengthen yourself until you feel proud of and confident in the person you have become. Repeat these slightly uncomfortable tasks in all facets of your life until they become your new normal. Once that happens, you have reached the next level and can begin building from there. As you reclaim more of your life, your confidence grows, your stress levels decrease, and your symptoms often become weaker, eventually fading away. You did not merely make the anxiety go away, but you have completely outgrown the anxiety and will not fall back into the cycle for good.